Hi students, how are you? I am hopeful that all of you will be fine and excellent. I am your teacher SAJJAD BACHA, and today I am presenting with you people with a new video that is based on taxonomy of educational objectives. You know that education is defined as a systematic process for bringing desired changes in the behavior of the learner. So, to evaluate the changes in the behavior, there is always the need of a systematic procedure which will evaluate that either the changes in behavior have taken place or not. To go for the analysis and evaluation of the desired objectives, there was presented a model of a classification of educational objectives by S.B. Bloom with his colleague Max Engelhardt and David Rathole in 1956. Dear students, you know that when we define something, we almost get 50% knowledge about it. So, in the very first stage, I am going to define that what is taxonomy. So the word taxonomy is not English word. It is derived from Greek word taxis, which means arrangement, and nomia, which means method. So taxonomy is a systematic process of arranging the objectives of education for the achievement of desired goals. So definition of taxonomy is it is a systematic process of the classification of educational objectives. What are objectives? Brief statements which describe what students will be expected to learn by the end of academic year. Teaching learning process is effective when it is always focused on certain objectives. These objectives are sometimes known as SMART objectives, but objectives are short term and they are designed by the concerned teachers and they are evaluated at the end of every academic year in the shape of final exam. Bloom's taxonomy was forwarded in 1956 by Benjamin Bloom, Max Engelhardt and David Rathole. It was presented in 1956, but in the version of 1956, all the 6 subclasses were marked with noun. As in the picture, it is quite clear. In 1956, the lowest level of learning was called knowledge. Then the second level was called comprehension. The third was called application, fourth analysis, fifth synthesis, and the final one, sixth one is called evaluation. Later on in 2001, the student of Benjamin Bloom with the name of Lorian Anderson and David Rathole revised the taxonomy of 1956 and replaced all the nouns with action verbs. And the reason was that they were of the view that learning is a continuous process. It is a process from unknown to known. So instead of using the noun, it is better that we should replace noun with action verb. Both 1956 and 2001 model were based on the principles of learning, that is from simple to complex and abstract to concrete. So if we study, so all these stages are there just to clarify the concepts of the learner about a phenomena, about any specific topic, about any idea, etc. So in 1956 model, the lowest one is called knowledge and the highest one was called evaluation. But we are mainly concerned with 2001 model of taxonomy of educational objectives. In 2001 classification, the lowest level is called remembering. Remembering, you know very well that it's the process of just recognizing or just recalling. So, in remembering stage, the learners are just to remember the things and to reproduce the things without understanding. For example, if I ask you that when did Pakistan come into being, so without any long time taking, you will say that Pakistan came into being in 1947. So remembering is the lowest level of learning in 2001 model presented by Bloom student Lorian Anderson. Then there is understanding. Understanding means when you have available the information and that information have been understood by the learner and they can produce the same ideas in their own words, they are called understanding. Then the third one is called applying. Applying, it is derived from the word application. It means that the learned material have been used by the learner in different situations, that is called applying. Analyzing, it is the process of organizing the learned material by the learner, that it is based on the principle of simple, mini simple, and then complex. And the fifth one is called evaluating. Evaluation is the process in which there is the passing of judgment, that we can claim that what we have learned, these are applicable or not. The last one, and this is the highest level of 2001 model, that is called creating. You know that Allah is known as creator and human beings are known as creatures. So creating is the process of planning and it is also the process of generating. So it means that this is the highest level of learning in which the learner are capable to modify their learning and to produce something new from their existing knowledge. There are 6 levels. So the beginning 3 levels are, that is remembering, understanding and applying. They are known as lot. Lot means lower order thinking. And the 4th, 5th and 6th level, that is analyzing, evaluating and creating, they are known as hot. Hot means high order thinking. In the lower order thinking, the learner is totally depending upon the instructions of the teachers. But in the upper 3 high order thinking, the learner is in the position to do something by itself. So if we study, the pyramid travels from simple to complex. And remembering, you know that remembering is an abstract phenomena. We cannot say that how much a learner has learned, we cannot quantify it. So it travels from simple to complex. The greater the achievement of the objectives, the greater will be complexity. So thank you very much.